And thank you for choosing 2 News. I'm Karen Larson.
And I'm Russ McCaskey. All new at 10, a Tulsa firefighter who spent several days in the hospital is back at home with his family tonight. Firefighter James O'Neal was released from the OSU Medical Center this afternoon much sooner than many people were expecting. 2 News reporter Brandon Richard is live on the north side with much more. Brandon?
Well, certainly Firefighter O'Neal's colleagues here at Station 19 are looking forward to having him back, but he still has a ways to go, and there are many questions that need to be answered. After spending several days recovering from injuries sustained during an arson fire, Tulsa fireman James O'Neal was released from the hospital Thursday. Fellow firefighters were there to greet him and his family.
They walked out in that waiting room and tears come to their eyes when they seen the number of firefighters and people that were there to support James.
As for Firefighter O'Neal's condition,
so his throat's real raspy, and so he has to talk real minimal and real soft, but he can communicate real well. He's been up walking around all day. He was ready to leave.
Now that he's been released, the focus turns to finding out why O'Neal was breathing in smoke the night of the fire.
At this time, it's at the very beginning of our investigation, so we're not exactly sure how the smoke got into James's mask. This is the first time we've had somebody who has had this amount of smoke in their mask and need assistance getting out.
Officials say a proper investigation will take place next week. It'll include interviews with everyone who was on the scene and with fire departments nationwide to see if they've had similar problems.
After the detailed investigation is where we'll begin making those recommendations to either change our practices or our equipment to keep this from happening again.
Meanwhile, firefighters are just grateful their friend pulled through.
The fire department is very thankful that this terrible incident didn't end with tragic circumstances.
Now, it'll be up to a city physician to determine when O'Neal is well enough to return to work. Meanwhile, that reward to catch that arsonist is now up to $4,600. Reporting live in North Tulsa, Brandon Richard, 2 News works for you.